Hi guys, Kat here with After 40 Art, and I am continuing on with my madness videos because it's basically supposed to be one video, and well, this is the last one you guys are gonna get for a while. I think I'll save the other two because it's a lot all at one time. And I wanted to post something else for tomorrow. There was another thing that I was wanting to do this week, so this is the last one you guys are gonna get of these. And I tried out the Pentel oil pastels. That was me showing the Faber-Castell oil pastels because I was comparing the smell. The Faber-Castell ones, at least my set, has like almost a minty wax smell, whereas the Pentels kind of smelled like gasoline. A little bit, not as strong as some people made it out to be. But it was there. It was like smelling an old jar of Vaseline or something. It was really weird. Um, I can't even. It's so hard to describe. But it did not. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't like the most awful thing on the planet, but it was it was pretty strong. After a while it got stronger, so I had to stop earlier than I would have liked. This was not the best choice, these peach colors on that pink paper, because I was trying to see how smudgy they were, and I was going to compare them to the Faber-Castells. And yeah, so I grabbed kind of like the wrong colors to do that on this paper. And my Faber-Castells are about 10, 12 years old. I bought them for my daughter, and she didn't really like oil pastels, so yeah, there's that. I don't know, do oil pastels go bad after so long? But that was just me comparing them, and they worked about the same. There wasn't any real difference in their ability, and I was gonna do that page there, but it seemed like it was a bit too difficult with the chunky pastels. So I started out with this page on page 17 in the yellow book, which is the creativity one, I believe. And it was just to finish the pattern. So I finished off the pattern by using every single color except white, and just to kind of get an idea. And I know you don't have to swatch out pastels because the color that you see is pretty much the color that you get, unless it's like really dark browns, I think. Then there's a difference, but the color you see on the crayon is essentially the color that you're going to get on the paper. At least that's been my experience so far with the two sets that I have. But yeah, so this with the circling of the things. They felt okay to use. They did feel really nice. They're about the same thickness as a Crayola, at least from what I can remember of Crayola. I should have checked that, but they're about the same thickness as a Crayola. They're way thinner than the Paper Castell ones, and from what I have seen from other people, they're way thinner than a lot of other ones as well. So it's not like these are like top of the line, highest quality kind of things. This was just for me to test out and to try something different and something new. And also, I was really curious about the smell. I know that's sad, but I really was. Now I'm gonna look for a different page, just to kind of get a basic idea. I just didn't know what I wanted to do, and then I decided to color this. And why I decided to color, I don't know, but that's what I did. I probably should have tried to come up with something on my own. And next time I use oil pastels, I probably will. They are very crummy and they smear pretty much everywhere, so anything that I use them on, I wanted to make sure I didn't care about the other page next to it, because they are very smudgy, and I did not wash my hands before I started this page, so I still have green and stuff on my fingers from the other pastels. But yeah, so we're just coloring along here. I was trying to see how well they blended, and blending them with my fingers was really hard. It was so difficult, and I don't know if it was this paper or if it was just the fact that these pastels are hard. I don't really know. Yeah, this is sped up about 400 times, and but it was the smell was getting to me after about, I would say, about half an hour into the video, which would be, I don't know, but when I started, maybe when I did the third flower, I think that's about when I started having issues. The third flower with these anyway, because I did do one flower with the Faber Castells because I wanted to compare. It was a good thing I had my windows open. I will just say that, because it would have been really difficult had I had have the windows closed, so I have decided that these are a summer activity, not for winter, because I can't open the windows in the middle of winter. And yeah, smudging with my fingers, I just felt like I was taking the pigment right off the paper. I don't know what was up with that. It did not want to move. I literally just felt like I was taking the pigment off the paper. There's not a lot of pigment in these, and there's way more pigment in the Faber-Castell ones. But price-wise, the Faber-Castell ones, if I remember correctly, are a lot more. Honestly, I probably would have been better off buying some from Van Gogh or something. Not Van Gogh. Maybe Van Gogh makes oil pastels too. Or Paul Rubens or something like that, or Munkyo. That could also have been okay. That would have been my Discord yelling at me. Someone's messaging me. But I'm going to ignore them for now. But yeah, it's just... I don't know, they were really crummy and really difficult to use, but I'm kind of okay with how it somewhat turned out. But I'm also kind of just like, meh. And maybe I will try them with something else. Maybe I'll try to do some of my own artwork with them. It was just really interesting. I did like the orange flower here. This was really, like, they blended really well on this one for some reason. And I did enjoy that one. But the rest of it was just what... And they did work really well with solvent. I will say that. They worked really, really well with solvent. But then again, they're oil pastels, so I would expect that they would work well with solvent. But anyway, I'm going to turn on some music now, so you guys can stop listening to me ramble on. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow with another video that I had already filmed for this week. And then I will see you guys over the weekend. Bye. After the weekend. After the weekend.